Good afternoon, duds and dudettes. This is your boy Jake here, coming at you with a video about a little product that brings me just the littlest amount of joy, and that's just enough for me. It's a product that I like to pull out every time that my phone dies, or maybe a kid's like, "Hey Dad, can I borrow your phone for a second?" Yeah, I pull this little guy out, and it is the Game & Watch by Nintendo. I don't know if Nintendo actually makes this, but you can find it online on Amazon and stuff like that. It is a Super Mario Brothers knockoff handheld thing, but it does have 3 games on here. You'll see that it has Super Mario Brothers, it has Super Mario Brothers 2, and then this like weird juggling game down here, and it has 2 different variations of the juggling game on there as well. But it's, for what it is, it's pretty awesome. On the Super Mario, it's set up just like an NES controller as far as the hand functions goes on it. But I mean, other than that, the games are full and you can play all the way through them. The battery life's pretty decent on it too, and you can also plug this in. But probably my favorite and the coolest feature of this thing to me is the fact that you can make it a clock. I personally have this thing sitting on my desk most of the time, plugged into a USB-C cable, and just to tell me the time. And little Mario in there, he changes a bunch of times. I'll throw in some B-roll footage of all the different things that it does, and as the day goes on and the daylight outside changes, so does this thing. It's really remarkable, and I know it's just tied to the number. The PMs get darker and the AMs get lighter, but I mean, it's just such a small touch to make this thing just that much better. And you're gonna say, why would I pay that price whenever I tell you how much this thing is? And on Amazon, you can get these things between $35 and $50 sometimes. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a link in the description where you can find this product. There also is a Zelda edition of this as well. So it's green instead of red, and it's worth it as well. Just think about it. If you were to buy 2 of these games and a system to play them, you're going to spend about $60, maybe more, trying to buy those systems. And if you needed a clock for your desk, you also have to buy that separately. But this is all those in one. And it's just a nice, cute little way to enjoy some old-fashioned Game Boy and NES style games. Like I said, you can do both of those games all the way through, and they do have the nice little Easter eggs that both of them do as well. And then there's, of course, like little things like this, where at certain times during the clock mode, it'll just go wild, and he'll jump down the tubes and he'll go in an extra special spot. I know that's not super clear and this thing's not focusing well, but I hope you get the gist of it. I'll try to throw in some more B-roll footage of it doing its thing. And let's go ahead and jump to the over the shoulder of me playing this thing and show you what it's like. All right, we're going to go through the menus here first. As you'll see, like earlier, you have Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers 2, and then the juggling game on the bottom. Inside the juggling game, you have games A and B. A has 2 balls, B has 3 balls. So we'll go to the time menu. All right, yep, you press this little button right here, and it's going to bring you to the time menu. The more times you press it, the different backgrounds you're going to have. The backgrounds don't really change what the people do on it, but it just gives you something different to look at. So we're going to load up Super Mario Brothers and play 1 player. I'm not sure how 2 players works on this, but I'll test that out again later. Now, I've had a little bit more experience with Super Mario Brothers 1 than I have 2, so this one's going to go for a minute here. Grab this mushroom. All right. See how far we can get. You're going to probably hear my son in the background. He's having a very exciting day. So he's watching some Mickey Mouse. All right. Pass that up. Oh, that was a flower. I missed it. Oh. Kick that dude. All right. Get past these guys. Oh, dang it. Well, that's a little bit of Super Mario Brothers 1. I'm going to go ahead and load up Super Mario Brothers 2 here. Alright. Well, it's been a few times playing through. I've been getting frustrated. I'm not that familiar with Super Mario Brothers 2, so we're going to play. I think this is about my 6th playthrough. This little mushroom has given me some fits in the past. It's a death mushroom, not a transform mushroom, so we're going to let it go on by. Jump over this little guy. Ah, man, come on, dude. Alright. So let's jump back into the 7th playthrough. Gonna probably just ignore a bunch of stuff to try to get to as far as we can. Give you guys at least a longer look at the first level here. I wish I could have completed some first levels, but it is what it is. And I'm not gonna mess with him. We'll go under here and go around. Yeah, make it through. Alright, over the top. There's a lot of dudes down there. Alright, well, I want to get all these bricks. Can I do it? I don't know that I can. That's going to pat. Dang it. Okay, so I can't really go back and get a whole lot of these. I'll get a few of them. And kill these guys. Bam. Alright. Jump. Got it. Alright. Oh, wait on this guy. Jump. We'll go over this one. Alright, we'll get this guy and see if I can't catch this shell. But I thought I could catch the shell with B. It must be just when it's sitting still. Alright, we're going to go into the juggling game, and at this point it's a voiceover. And I'm not going to do a whole lot with this juggling game. It's a... I'm just showing you that it exists, really. 2 balls on the first one. I'm going to let this one fall here in a second and go on to the 3rd ball. There's the transition. Alright, so this is the 3-ball one, and honestly, I played this one quite a bit. If you look down at the bottom, my top score was 820. You get 1 per ball every time you juggle it. So, yeah, I spent about an hour doing all that. This is the menu. Of course, you can go down there and set the time, and as you change the time, the background does change depending on the time zone. Thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you liked all the information that I was able to give you about this little guy right here. If you want to pick one up, I will have a link down in the description. That helps me out a lot. It's for my Amazon affiliates. So if you could click on down there if you want to go ahead and buy this little guy, it'll help me out quite a bit and support the channel for more videos like this. This is Jake with Duds Nation signing out. Play on, Duds.